Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army, just chatting, or just talking, or podcast. No, this is not a podcast. This is not a podcast. I don't think we're there yet. So I finished Dragon Quest Builders 2 mere moments ago, and I didn't really have a game planned. I wasn't prepared for this. I knew I was going to beat the game, I just didn't know how long it was going to take, and I thought the post game might have had more to do, but they're like, no, you're free to build, and oh, there's somebody calling for you, and then I found them, and then it was over. So yeah, here we are. So I can chat. I have no problem talking, coming up with topics to talk about and ideas for the future. I already started writing the New Year's Eve live stream topics that I kind of want to talk about. So New Year's Eve would be a time to let you know my future plans, and again, it's mostly all about games. So yeah, that and I realized I'm on the Heaven's Army account, which is it has the Canadian prices, and if I go to my actual account, the Heaven's Army 2, I had to call it because I used up my name for this. We have the American prices, which I'm used to seeing, so these numbers look massive to me, but I made a save list here because this is what I when I sign in, it's this account first, and then I gotta swap over to the other one. Again, if I was smarter as a child, I would have not done what I did, and I would have had just an American account, but I didn't do it, okay? It's still to this day, I gotta remind people of how that worked. But while I'm chatting and writing down things that I want to talk about for the future, I can kind of still do this now as well. I also might even pop in Tekken 8. Because I'm working on that guide. And I still I made it through Elisa. Actually, I will just do it right now. I actually have Tekken 8 ready. I don't have to worry about seeing the screen. I just pop up, look up on the computer. Look at this. Elisa, Asuka, and Azusena is officially done by me. I had to spend a little bit more time on them because I added more to my guide. It was pretty simple. It was just key moves. And then I had stances as well, and then that was it. That's all I thought I needed. And now I added a lot more than that. So yes, I'm working on Brian, but Brian's not done. And Flowers is doing an excellent job. When I said start from the bottom, and I'm going alphabetically in order, they didn't hear that, and they went to the bottom of the list in Tekken and saw that it was Heihachi in them. And I'm like, oh no, that's not at all what I wanted you where I wanted you to start. That's not even close. But anyway, we got Heihachi done as well, and there's the DLCs at the bottom, I guess. But I also had Zafina going when I got beat up by Zafina. I started writing this kind of thing for myself, and again, it's in pretty bad shape. Yeah, it has nothing. It has no negatives, it was the original, so I gotta do a lot of work on Zafina. Whole Flowers to skip Zafina. And I don't know why I scrolled down to look at my Zafina, because it's just not bad of a shape. But yeah, so Yoshimitsu that Flowers did, and Xiaoyu. And of course Heihachi, which I had to do most of it after Flowers. So Flowers just did a video first. I'm like, that's not going to help me. I still have to watch the video and write it all out. It's going to take me a week or more to get it done. Right? So it didn't speed up. But now Flowers wrote Yoshimitsu and Xiaoyu in my first version of my guide. So we got key moves done, but no hit properties, no frames, or Flowers got frames? Flowers got frames. I don't need frames, so yeah, we just key moves and frames, but no hit properties. So we're getting there. It's going a lot faster than if I had to do this myself, because it would have taken till next year, like 3 months into next year. So it would have been way too long to play Tekken 8. So I'm thankful for Flowers doing that. But yeah, I say it's a slow process, but it's going so much faster than it really could have been. So happy with that. But oh yeah, I got all my why am I organizing and fixing the typos? Anyway, close that out before I keep working on Tekken 8. But yeah, so I'm here. Well, I don't think anyone's here live, and I doubt anyone's gonna watch these episode 0 fillers, because there really is just me messing around chatting. Nothing's happening on screen, and you just got my voice. I was gonna look at my wish list because I don't know what I have on it, and I'm probably gonna go through something like this as well. Oh, Pans is here. Oh, welcome back then. I don't know if I'm gonna go through this as well again, because I don't want you to look at Heaven's Army and be like, oh, he's just a money grabber streamer. He just wants me to throw money at him. No, I don't really want that, but I am curious what I have on my list, because I'm not too sure what I have either. And again, this is the other account that I automatically sign into this one first, so it is what it is, but the prices are what they are. So you all know how much I love Final Fantasy, and I don't own a single Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy. This has all of them. You can buy them separately. You don't have to buy them all at once. But it's Final Fantasy 1 through 6 in the Pixel Remaster. So, of course, I saved that one in case if the Heavenlies want me to get back into those RPG games again. I want to get back into RPGs so badly. And again, I already left my promise. My promise was if my channel ever grew, and you Heavenlies want me to get back into RPGs, I would absolutely do that in a heartbeat. The moment I can actually not have to leave to go to work and then come back exhausted, I can't do that. I have to be home. If this was a full-time job, then I can totally do RPG games again. Star Ocean: A Second Story. So they've redone this game. Now, I have this game on PS1. I just saved it because I'm like, oh, they're redoing these games. And I don't know if I want to do the original game and then get this game and then do the enhanced remastered edition, you know what I mean? But I have this game on PS1. And there's the Nier thing, so I'll definitely be talking about this game again for like the New Year's Eve thingy and whatever else. So I'll definitely be talking about these games again. Because yeah, there's a whole series. Now there's a game I would love to get. That's 4 games into one. I heard so much about Jedi Academy. But yeah, there's the Star Wars. You know I'm gonna always want to play a Star Wars game, so it makes sense that I saved that one. Oh right, my Heavenlies never think about this, but I've already played and finished Stranger of Paradise. And beat the story, but now there's a DLC that adds a whole bunch more stuff. And again, it's this much in the price that we're seeing. It's even cheaper where I'm from. Well, I guess the numbers are the same, right? But the numbers look so much smaller in where I'm from. And there's the one that I'll be talking about. It's weird that the second game or third game is out before this one. Anyway, so I saved that one as well. Okay, there's a pack and then they're all separately. Again, I've saved these at random as well. Astroneer is one of the games I hinted at a lot. I said building survival games, and Astroneer is one of them, and I know Grounded's gonna be here as well. But yeah, like none of my Heavenlies are on board for these building games. I know Astroneer would be really fun. What you see is what you actually get. You get a little oxygen base, and you go and you collect things, you plant it all down, you start building at your base, you get the little air things that go further out. It's a fun looking one. Now again, I would rather do Grounded first. But Astroneer, if you Heavenlies want building survival games again, I have so many of them saved and I mentioned them. I'm surprised no one's requested the Backrooms yet. By how popular this game is and how many people's played it, no one shows up to my channel and requests games like this, and it baffles me to the point where I'm like, I must still be a tiny channel and people are not showing up and be like, dude, you gotta play the Backrooms. I know a little bit of it. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think all the stories are random in different orders and stuff, and It's all linear space stuff. Like that's what I know, but I don't know anything else. I don't want to spoil it, so I can't watch all of my content creators that I would watch play these games. This one's another one that I have on PS1 or 2. I think that's probably a PS2 game. I have Romancing Saga 1 and 2 originally on the system, so yeah, I just saved it because I'm like, I have this one, but it's there now on a newer system. These are for those who want me to get back into Dark Soulsy style games. And this one looked more like Neo style, right? You're running around and stuff. I don't think you level up, so if I can't level up, it's not Dark Soulsy. If you don't level up and you get a stronger weapon, it's Neo style to me. So yeah, but this was another one. Again, really tough game, really hard. You gotta find the right thing and somehow win and beat it. Get the right skills, learn how to counter. If it was, you know, Sekiro, you had to learn how to counter the 3 counters that was in the game. If you didn't master it, you're probably gonna die. So that, right? So it was rock, paper, scissors, that game, and you had to follow the rules. Metal Gear Solid is a game that I know people mentioned years ago, but no one's ever come back and mentioned it again. I've never played any of them. All these games I've never played, by the way, too. Even if I own Romancing Saga and Star Ocean, I've never played them. I would have put the game in and made it to a save and saved the game so I could have the spots saved on it's called a save pack. The PlayStation 1 and 2, and to put save packs in. Listen, it's old technology that I had to learn about too, okay? And I made the save data so I just knew how many save packs I needed, and then just, you know, named them A to whatever, and then I could just go through it. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid, I'm assuming you Heavenlies would also want me to get eventually. Not it doesn't have to be this, right? It could be the other ones, but like I just saved them for, it's a refresher for me too, to be like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid. There's a whole bunch of them now. And the other Dark Soulsy Neo style game, Black Myth Wukong. We get to play as Wukong again, yes. Anybody remember my Wukong space mech suit that I had? That was my favorite suit in Warframe. And I really loved it, so yeah, and I'd gladly wear that again. The Wukong is awesome and absolutely my style, so it'd be interesting to play the myth, the Wukong. And then here's Elden Ring. So again, I've already finished and beat the Elden Ring story. I whooped everybody. And now there's a DLC, and this is a full map as well. And I was told that you have to beat a certain bunch of bosses, and of course I've already beat them, so I can just hop right into the DLC. But they've found a way that all of your levels don't matter. They have to start all over at basically level 1 and level up again, so whatever that means. But I heard about it, and no one's mentioned the DLCs for Elden Ring, which was a very good game. Very big game, and I did it all. Siphon Filter was also recommended back when I was talking about spy games and stuff like that. It was Siphon Filter, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, and a few other games like those. And I just saved it because it was just there, and it's actually on sale even more. But yeah, that's one that just like I saved because I remember people talking about games like this, and I know I would probably really enjoy it because I really enjoyed Splinter Cell. That was really fun, and some very funny moments came about that. For those who want to watch more funny Heaven's Army moments, that will probably bring it to you. Superliminal. So again, I hear some of these games I hear from the YouTubers that I watch, and again, I can't watch what they do, but I hear the games and I see that they play it, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna enjoy that as well. But yeah, like these are just these abstract games. Again, I played Dear Esther, and I played, oh boy, what was that weird puzzle game? You just had to walk up and solve puzzles all over the place. There was Numa, and then there was the one that you were on an island. And it was just all puzzles, and I do enjoy them. I get stuck so often in those games, but if you like those styles of puzzle solving, thinking with your brain, then Superliminal is another one of those games that I think I'm pretty sure that game did well as well. So yeah, that'd be another one of those games. Again, I have a little bit of everything here, don't I? There's Romancing Saga 1 and 2 now. Valkyrie Profile. I think there was a few Valkyrie Profiles. I don't think I own any of the ones, and if I did, it's on PS1, right? But I don't think I do. I really don't think I can't see it, and I don't think I have it. But I don't know which ones, but I heard these are another... I don't know if they're strategy or just RPG styles as well. I probably would like them if I ever played them. And I just saved it because I'm like, I gotta remember these games because I would dream to get there. There's Front Mission the first. So we can do Front Mission 1. Do I have Front Mission 2? No, I don't. I don't have Front Mission 2. Oh, we're missing Front Mission 2. So, this is 7. We're not up there yet. There's a lot more Disgaeas to go. I just saved it in case if we ever get there. I'm working on what? Disgaea D2? I'm pretty sure that's where we're at right now. Let me just Control F. Disgaea. Yeah, Disgaea D2. That's what we're working on right now. Yeah. So I already got Disgaea D2 ready to live stream any moment. I own the game. So I was able to just get it ready to go. I just need to get into the crave to do another big game. Again, I'm going to beat it quickly, of course, because I'm going to focus on how to beat the game very quickly. But yeah, Disgaea D2 is in 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. We got a long ways to go to get up to this number, but it's there to remind me that I can do Disgaea and continue that series anytime. And if you ever watch Disgaea 1 and then the spin-off and then 2, I don't know if you like it or not, but that's kind of hinted towards no pants. But yeah, like I enjoyed them. Yes, you're playing as demons, but the demons are not that bad. Exit 9. Okay, yeah, again, I saw other YouTubers. It's on their channel. Of course I want to play it too. I don't think this is a very long game though. Even I think their videos are like 20 minutes, and I don't know if they just got bored of it or the game is really that short. So I don't know about this, but I've seen it on, you know, the YouTubers that I enjoy and get inspiration from, and yeah, that's on their channel. So I saved it, but I would never request this game. There you go. We gotta know Dark Souls. You're like, no. Yes, this is Dark Souls-y, but you're a crab. So you're fighting underwater creatures, and I guess you are wearing a can so you could change your shell, and you could get stronger shells to get more defense maybe, and I'm hoping you can upgrade the fork for even stronger things. But yeah, there's Dark Souls but a crab. So when everything goes crab, there it is. It's right there. Another crab's treasure. So another twist on the Dark Souls. Again, I played anime Dark Souls, so why not crab Dark Souls as well? I have no idea what this is. Wizardry? Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. I don't know what you are, but I saved you, so it's probably cool. Or it had a dragon and I saved it. I must have looked at it and I probably read something and it's probably an RPG, right? And if it's not, it's gonna be hilarious when someone's like, he doesn't even know. It's not even close. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. It doesn't. I know what this is. I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. This is just. I was hoping that the person who really liked Final Fantasy 14 came back and was like, dude, you gotta we gotta get you playing. Let's get you the latest expansion. You're gonna have to go through a whole expansion and then you can finally play the newest one, because you're 2 expansions behind now. But yeah, I just saved that there because it just reminds me. I would love to get back into Final Fantasy 14 and go through the story again. A lot of great moments happened out of that MMO as well. My stupid character face that I have to hide. All of that stuff is still there. And it's only 170 something episodes for you to watch. Yeah, all at 4 hours apiece or more. Only 170 plus episodes. Enjoy. And there it is. That's Dawn Trail. So I saved a thingy and I'm like, there's Dawn Trail. So again, at least I learned that if I get the newest expansion, we get the one before it as well. So that's awesome. There you are. So Grounded is like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I took a little bit more research onto this one because I'm like, it looks like we're as small as ants, and I think it's based off of that, but not really, because I never watched the movie, but it's like you're in the yard with the shrink rays. So that, but now it's on PlayStation 4 and 5, so now I can definitely play this game. I wouldn't have played it when it was on PC only, so now that it's here, I would very much love it. Again, I'd rather wait for games to go on sale. If you're like, oh my goodness, I want you to play Grounded 2, how about we wait for it to go on sale and then let's make it happen. But that's the one I want to play the most. If we're talking survival, crafting, building, Grounded is over Astroneer and all the other ones I had on my list that I say from time to time. Yeah, hey, Pants, look at that, it's on sale, look how cheap it is. And it would actually be cheaper if I went to the other thing, and I would go to the other one actually. Wait, can I have to set up, I probably have to set up a whole bunch of things again. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, look at that, it's on sale. I know Pants wants to see Sleepy League once more, alright? But yeah, so I just saved it because I'm like, in case the people want me to do it. I know I'm not going to go out of my way to get this game. I don't know if I want to see Sleepy League again. The fact that they're showing a Mazda on the front means that there's still going to be slow cars. You know what I mean? There's going to still be slow cars. It's going to be a driving simulator. We are going to be driving. We're not going to be going... We're not going to be racing really fast. We're not going to be stunting. We're not going to be illegally driving really, really fast. Yeah, so we're just going to be driving. And I don't have a steering wheel to drive these cars and be like, wow, it's so cool. Grand Blue Fantasy is, I'm pretty sure, an RPG as well. I've never played them. I just seen them. I just saved it because I'm like, yeah, it's got to be there. I heard Grand Blue Fantasy, or is it Grand Blue something else, was on. It's a super rare PlayStation 1 game, if I'm correct, or Super Nintendo maybe. And I just saved it because I'm like, if this is a super rare game that I cannot get on PlayStation 1, and it's sitting here and I could play it on my PS5, then I'd rather just play this and let's skip the PS1 that I can't get anyway, because it's probably worth hundreds if not thousands of dollars to get that game now. And if this is that game, then cool. I just didn't research into this one, but I saved it because I'm like, that reminds me of the game that's in the back of my head. Oh boy, this is, I've been waiting for it's down to that cheap? Oh my goodness, we could finish off the Darksiders series. This is the last game. They never finished the actual story, but this is the last game of the series. I did Darksiders 1, 2, and 3, and now we're just waiting for Genesis. And this is not like the rest of the games either. I think it's like a top-down... I think it's a completely different game. So, but if we got this game, we could finish off the Darksiders series, put it into the thing, check it off the list, and be like, Darksiders is finally done, everybody. Yeah, that would be something. But I got it saved. We'll see. Oh, that would be a game I would... Now, I've already played Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core on the PSP, and I streamed it off my PSP, put it onto a TV, and then captured it from my TV to my computer, to the internet. Okay, I was able to pull that off, no problem. And now this game is here. I never thought that they would do this stuff because it was just a PC game. Have you heard of Before Crisis? Because I played that one too. So, and they're never going to redo that, are they? And if they did, I would love it if it was inside this game. Like, why is Before Crisis not inside of a game? It's small enough that you can play the game inside of a game, right? And I would absolutely do it. 100%. I would absolutely go through the game, beat it, and then when I run back to that spot, and I could just be like, we're doing Before Crisis now. The right way, not the... I played a fan-made game, and it's not the same as the original at all. So, but I would that would be one that again, it's an RPG. It's gonna be nothing like the playthrough that I've done. The playthrough I was done, I'd gone through the game once, if not twice. I had a whole bunch of strong equipment, I was very high level. I 100%ed all of the real slots to summon out all of the things, so everything was at 100% maxed out done. And like, yeah, like I was one-shotting everything with the goblin punch of hitting 99999 damage, and I did that to the boss as well, right? So we won't, that playthrough won't happen. We literally have to play at level 1, and it's going to be a struggle to go through it because yeah, we got to level up again, but I still want to play it. And I don't even know what this is. I know it's Final Fantasy 15 and it's the Pocket Edition. I guess we're going through the story again, but we look like that now, so that's just, if I was ever at the spot where I dream my channel to be, I would probably just go in and get this game. And then I just stream it because I can do it. But at this point I can't do it, so it's just sitting there. And I would never recommend this game for a donation, but yeah, it's just there. Eternal Ring. It looked like a game that I seen, or a game that I owned, but I sold it to get where I am. So it's like an old PS1, I'm assuming maybe even PS2. And they've redone it for the system, so now I can kind of play it again. But I sold this game so I can get what I have. The live stream, and it's here again, so I have a chance to play this game. I sold a lot of games that I still regret that I sold them, but I wouldn't be here if I didn't do what I did. So yeah, that. I Am Setsuna, I'm assuming, is another pretty game that is like Child of Light. I'm assuming it's a fighting style RPG thingy, but all of this, so I could be 100% wrong. The game is on sale as well, but I saved it because that name came up in a conversation, if not once, but twice. Not on my live stream, but around. So that's why I saved it. Sega Frontier 1 and 2 I own as well. I'm guessing it's PS2. I can't quite see my games from where I am. I see Romancing Saga. Is that Romancing Saga the same as Sega Frontier or Saga Frontier? Because if it is, great. No, it's Romancing Saga and Unlimited Saga or something. Maybe that's not the same game. Those I might not even have the right game. Okay, I just saved it because I thought it was them. And it might be, it might not be. But it reminded me of that, so I saved it. Secret of Mana. This is a PS4 game, isn't it? I've never played it. I know it's also on like the Super Nintendo, so I've definitely never played it. But this is another one of those RPG games that I really should have played years ago. And I just never got around to it. And now that I'm out of school, I have no time to play RPGs anymore. And it breaks my heart that I can't do RPGs. I don't know, 20 RPG games a year. I would be happy to do that again. And there's a Secret of Mana and a Legend of Mana. I think this is another one of those games that either never came over or it was called something else. There was some kind of stories with these Mana games. And yeah, I just saved them because I've heard stories of it. I just don't know the whole thing. And I have a few, again, I have a PlayStation 1 and 2 games of these games. I just don't know which ones they are and which ones are not. So I have some other games like it too. Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. I don't think this is the Chocobo Dungeon from PS1. But I saved it because I was just like, if this is the remake of the 1, then I would absolutely want to play it immediately. Because I don't think I'll ever get my hands on that one as well, right? Oh, this is one of them. This was one of the PS2 games that I sold. I had Dark Alliance 1, and if there was Dark Alliance 2 or Baldur's Gate 2 of something. And then I had Champions of Norath 1 and 2. I definitely remember 1 and 2 of that. So I sold those games to get where I was too. And now seeing this game here, I'm like, oh cool, I can actually play the games that I got rid of that I never streamed. I never thought I would stream these games, so I sold them. And I had to make those decisions first, and then I had to sell them to be able to stream. And I'm like, I'm never gonna stream these games. And then I regretted it because I would stream them. I would stream them now. Just, you know, 9+ years ago, I never would have thought I would. The Witch and the 100 Knight. This reminds me of Odin Sphere. So I'm assuming it's something like Odin Sphere or something close to it, and I might be wrong, but it reminds me of that, so I just saved it as well. Unless you, I would love it if my Heavenlies knew all these games, and I'm scrolling by and they're like, oh my goodness, yeah, I would love to see you play that too. And Neverwinter Nights reminds me of the Baldur's Gate stuff, right? So I'm thinking we're close to the same as that. I hope. Dragon Quest. So I only saved this because I would love to play Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then eventually I'd play this one. But I don't know how to even get into the Dragon Quest Heroes, Dragon Quest games. Is it not Dragon Quest? So, my bad. Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest games. My bad. I defaulted to the games that I played. It's called Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest. I have no idea how to get into them and start going through them. If they ever remade them all, 1 through whatever, like how Final Fantasy is doing, then I'll have a chance to be able to play them. But yeah, I don't know, but I would very much like to get into the series. Again, I don't think it's going to be the series that I hope it was going to be. This Final Fantasy has gotten so dark, I kind of not a fan of Final Fantasy 16 at all, and if it's going to keep going that way, I'm not going to be a fan of Final Fantasy anymore. And I can't just be like, well, Final Fantasy 1's the best. And I can't be like that too, so I was hoping Dragon Quest would replace Final Fantasy. And I don't think it's going to be that light-hearted the whole time as well, and it sticks to its roots. Because I think Square Enix is just in a super dark period, probably. Whoever's there is really dark and gloomy. Making these games the way that they're making them. Dark and gloomy. So yeah, and I can't relate with these games, so you're losing me, who's been a super fan practically since I was born, I'm gonna say, but I was too young when these games were out for years. Either way, it's just another thing. There's my Star Ocean, the first departure. There's Star Ocean 1, and I believe I have Star Ocean 1 and 2 on the PSP. So now we can play them on a system now. I have to do this one, and if there was if Star Ocean 2 was at the very beginning, my bad. And then I have Till the End of Time is 3. And I probably have the 4th one and probably the 5th one as well. So I can do these games. The problem is, I have to probably buy these, but the problem is they're big RPGs again. And I think these RPGs have 255 levels, not 99. So if 99 is impossible to do, 255 is even a bigger monstrosity of a game. And I also don't, I think you just have to beat it once and I'm done. But Star Ocean, they want you to go through the other difficulties so you could get up to level 255 and unlock all the stuff that you need to unlock, which I won't do. But yeah, they're big games. They're monstrous big RPG games as well. And I can't do what I do in Star Ocean like I've done in Disgaea. Disgaea, I found a way to do it. I won't be able to do that in Star Ocean because it's a full-fledged RPG game. Dragon's Crown, that one absolutely is like Odin Sphere. So if you loved Odin Sphere, then we should definitely play Dragon's Crown Pro as right away. And again, it's on sale for literally nothing right now. And we're probably going to miss these deals, and then we're going to have to wait for another deal like this again. But yeah, Dragon's Crown, if you like Odin Sphere, I'm pretty sure this one is also like it as well. It even looks like the characters are drawn like the same artwork. So yeah, that'd be really cool if you want to see another Odin Sphere-like game. It was one of the most adorablest cats ever, and the story was quite the twist. So yeah, it'd be nice to see how this game goes. World of Final Fantasy, because I'm a Final Fantasy nerd, I saved this one a while ago too. They're wearing gauntlets though. They're wearing some kind of gloves. Okay, I don't know. If I did the demo, I remember stacking up and then attacking, and that's all I did in the demo, and I'm like, okay. But no one ever mentioned World of Final Fantasy since that demo, so it's just like, man, I really need to get this channel growing so people can start talking. Diablo! So I did Diablo 3? I almost said 4. Diablo 3, right? I played and beat Diablo 3. And it was just a base game. I didn't have the enhanced super version. And Diablo 1 I've never played, or 2 or 4, but I saved it because if we get into the Diablo games, I think 1 and 2 is actually more RPG, more that style, as point and click and RPG and stuff, and I think I would like these more than Diablo 3. I think Diablo 3 took the dungeon crawling and went more that style than RPG style. I think. I could be wrong. Again, I just know that I think someone said I would really like Diablo 2. So I trust that they said the right thing. But yeah, Diablo 1 and 2, I wouldn't mind going through it if you want me to go through it. Oh boy, so we already finished Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. And then however much time went by after I beat it, this game comes out, the remastered edition. So yes, I could absolutely go through this game again, see what they fixed, because there's a lot of things that wasn't working. I beat the game, but yeah, that was a struggle, and I probably missed so many things because I just did what I was supposed to do each year. But yeah, no, I could totally go through that game again. That one wasn't too... Was it grindy? Maybe it was grindy. Maybe, you know what, it probably was. I managed to get through it in the time when I didn't think I could do RPGs. But yeah, again, my friend is bailing me out a lot too. They're not here all the time. But when they are, and they can do it, they bail me out of a lot of stuff, so I got some things done. Oh boy, we also finished Chrono Cross, but this is called the Radical Dreamers. This is the edition that I don't know what it was, but we haven't played this. So unless it is Chrono Cross and the Radical Dreamers, which is 2 games, then that would be really cool to go back into those games again. I really miss the music of Chrono Cross. Again, I know I missed a million characters because you have to go through the game multiple times to get all the characters and pick all the right decisions and stuff. And the magic system was a bit tricky. You kind of had to, yeah, eventually had to play the magic system correct or you would lose. I remember that. Oh boy, again, if my channel was bigger, I know people would have requested this game by now. I know that the Stanley Parable is a game that trolls you like Portal. So I played Portal 1 and 2, and I absolutely loved when Gladios was sassing me the whole game, and I loved it, and I'm pretty sure the Stanley Parable sasses me like that as well. So this would be if you want me to be sassed by the game, and I would also be sassing the game back, and we get the full display of Heaven's Army's display, then yeah, this would be the game that you'd want to bring that out of me again. It'd be games like this that brings out those moments. And I've been sitting on this game for years as well, waiting for Heavenlies to bring up this game. And I think this is an RPG game where you golf. So yes, I used to do this theme way back when I was still in school. That I will find all games, and no matter what it is, if it's RPG, I'm gonna play it. So this would be one of those games. It reminded me of like early 2015, 2016, and more. But yeah, back when I just played games that was just like, by the way, this game is also RPG. And golfing and RPG it just reminds me of that. So I would love to play that, yes. And we're back. Okay, is Star Ocean a second story is here. So we got Star Ocean 1 and 2. I could delete. Okay, it's gone. Again, there's more, and I got Romancing Saga, Front Mission 1. I don't think I have front mission 2. I don't. Well, that's too bad. But yeah, again, I just want to see what I had. I am not asking people to please donate to me, subscribe to me. My goal is to get. I'm not that streamer, and I'm not that person. If you do, you will, and if you don't want to, and I'm cool with that. I just hope you enjoy watching me. Again, this isn't what I normally do as well. I usually play games. I just want to fill in some extra time tonight, being live. Okay, we still got loads of time too, which is nice. Again, I want to pop in Tekken 8 and then just mess around. I could kind of like do a part of my guide and just see how long it takes just to do one character. And then I could just factor in that time and with all the characters and see if it's going to be multiple episodes or not. But I'll find out when I do it for real. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. It just I just want to chat, look at some of this, and write down some stuff that I gotta do. So gotta do and want to do. Again, I haven't been watching any anime. It's been all Tekken 8. I got my games already planned out for tomorrow. If I beat that game, I got another game planned out. And then if I beat that, well, I would hope the special day comes and I'll have those games in time. And if not, we'll figure something out. I still have plenty of Nintendo games to go through. I still want to go through all those Super Nintendo games and whatnot. So yeah. And I kind of want to go through something before I play the other game that I got, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm hoping what I asked for, I get what I asked for this time around. I can't word it because I really want it to be a surprise. So I'm not saying a word. But I hope I get what I asked for, because it's going to be interesting if I get 2 of the things that I asked for and it happens in time. So yeah, that. But yeah, we'll see. I know one other time I didn't get anything that I asked for. It was a rather sad time. So yeah, let's hope it happens this time around. But yeah, I'm also trying to like type up again that New Year's Eve thingy again. I don't need a script, but if I had a script with some pointers, I could do a whole bit. I could do even more. I could talk even more than this. Yes, I've been talking for 44 minutes straight. I can talk longer than this. Yeah, there you go. There's my games I should hint at from time to time. It's right here. Racing games, Elden Ring, Star Wars, Subnautica 2, Grounded. Subnautica 2? Oh right, Subnautica 2, it does exist. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, I remember that Subnautica 2 is happening. It's not out yet, I don't think. But Subnautica 2 is happening. Grounded, and then Astroneer, then Planet Crafter, Valheim, Satisfactory, and Void Train. Yeah, those are the crafting building games, all of those in a row. Funny stuff. Oh boy, but yeah. Look at me with my games list I could play at any time. How cute. All my setup stuff, look at me go. I'm so organized. I got all my stuff all written down. All of this is here, all written out. All my NES games and SNES, NES, there's nothing there, but all my SNES games I can play. And the names are already written down in the years, so I could just copy and paste it and put it into the title and move on. Oh, there's that many still Super Nintendo games, and then we got a Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and we got a lot of those as well. Oh boy. We're on Final Fantasy XIV, episode 177. If I ever do that, we start Endwalker, and then we beat Endwalker, and then we go into Dawn Trail. Man, I can't believe I'm that far behind. Oh, right. I have a bunch of other games that I've been working on in the background. And I can't be saying the names because you'll know. So I won't say them, but yeah, I see Destiny 2 episode 13, The Final Shape. happens. Here's solar. Oh, I even have Sacred info game. I have Sacred 1 and 2 written down as well and information onto it. Wow. That must have been when I was playing Sacred 2 Fallen Angel. Yeah. So that beautiful Android game that nobody wants me to play. What a sad, sad thing that is. A free Chrono Trigger Chrono Cross game that I can play at any time and nobody requested it. There's this guy at E02. Tower of Fantasy. Power Wash Simulator, Langresser 2, that's been sitting there since I got the game and beat the first one. It's been sitting here this whole time. And a whole bunch of other games. Wow, there you go, Soul Calibur games. If I ever start them, I need to actually need to find a copy of Soul Blade first. Yeah, wow. Okay, I already have like Subnautica, and I have all the same games written down, so I'll just delete that. Some Android games are there too, okay. Some filler games I could play on Steam. Look, oh man, I'm so organized, I love it. There's my backup games of Lego 2K Drive and City Skylines and Hot Wheels Unleashed. Alright, yeah, I just got all my filler games. I left them there. I wrote them down and just left them. Oh, my scary... Okay, I haven't mentioned this, and I probably will mention it again. Not here in this episode 0 that no one's probably gonna watch. But my bad for skipping Halloween. And I probably will say my bad again when I do an official episode. Yeah, it was the worst time for Halloween to show up. I was absolutely not ready, not prepared. The games I was playing, I was not going to stop playing those games for a bunch of episodes of scary stuff. And it's just like, I am in the middle of an awesome game and you want me to stop? Bad timing. So yeah, it was if it would have shown up before or after all of that, I would have been absolutely on board and I would have done it, but I completely skipped it. No scary games at all this year, other than whatever scary stuff happened in games, but not a game directed for scary and for Halloween, so my bad. Yeah, but I was playing Toukiden, wasn't I? Toukiden Kiwami. I was not going to stop playing that game for the game that I had planned that I want to beat and uninstall it from my PS5 and then be done with that game forever. And I probably won't continue the series either. That was pretty pushing all of the limits on my channel rating. Yeah, that pushed all of the limits that could possibly be pushed. I even had it censored in the game, thank goodness, but yeah, even still, that was still too much. Yeah. Anyway. And all the stuff I was working on. That's down here? The thing I wrote down, what's coming up real soon this game, is all the ways down here? That is an interesting spot. That is way past everything I ever would have dreamed. Okay, I gotta copy and I gotta paste it. I'm at Subnautica Below Zero story order. Yeah, so I have the idea this time on how I want to make that work. Yeah, okay, so I want to put this here then. I can't believe the game that I'm not going to mention that I have right now and ready to go. Actually, it's installing on my PS4 right now. I don't know if I want to say it or not. But yeah, I got it installing on right now. So if someone had the power to swap with the HDMI and see what's happening on the PS4, you can see what game it is. But I'm going to be doing a PS3 game first. Yeah, but that's the plan, was to get the PS3 game done and then hop into this PS4 game that I actually want to play, or at least I'm curious about it and I want to see how it goes. But that's it. That's all I can tell you. No more secrets or clues being mentioned. Now, how far down was I? There I am. Okay. Games that I want to play in order are right there. Can't say what they are. Games I want to borrow from family. Yes. I'm not gonna say that either. No, skip it. But yeah, I see those references. Really? Interesting. I even saved some quotes. How cute. Yeah, that was the thing I had planned. Games I want to play on Steam again. I may have to organize that because I think I got that doubled up now. Mario games in order. Yeah. I just gotta pop on the Switch and then play the Mario Land or whatever. That's out now, so I could get that one done and then move on to the other Marios. Yeah, I just gotta get going. Oh, should not mention old school RuneScape. Everyone wants me to go on use the bond and have membership for 14 days, and then again I have to literally focus on how to make enough money to make another bond in game, and I don't think it's doable as a live streamer who plays only 4 hours a night. You need to be playing many hours a day, not 4 hours a day, more than 4. Click on bank, enter the pin, buy blue, gold, search wizard, mining guild, I need to be level 60, right. Fully explore. Again, I just wrote down stuff that I can do if needed, but I really don't need to do RuneScape 8. Final Fantasy 11 is here, episode 81. Are you kidding me? Chessmaster? Warframe? Oh my goodness, I have even extra games down here. Oh, I do. These are like the old games. They are the old games, and the ones that I never would have thought of anymore. And the ones up above are the ones that I would have. Yeah, wow. And I have Zelda games in order, the ones that I couldn't play, but now because of the Switch I might actually be able to play these now. Link's Awakening. I wrote down on the Switch the Oracle of... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. There's the 4 swords and yeah, cool. Okay, I just see all the stuff that I have written here. Cool. Games that can only be played on the PS4. Right, I'm trying to get out of the PS3 and the PS4 era. I would love to get done all the PS1 and 2 games as well, but PS3 is going really quickly away. And I'm trying to get through a bunch of PS3 games before that system is just like dead, or the online goes away and you can't do anything. So yeah, I've been trying to go through those games. Oh, I would love to talk about this game that I'm on right now. Save 4 has this. Save 5 has this. Save 6 has this. Wow. I made it that far? I haven't played this game in a long time, and because I need to just keep doing what I'm doing over and over and over until I get it done. Yeah, and I'm trying to get that right there. I'm gonna highlight it. I'm not gonna word it. That's save 13. You're like, well, how many saves do you need for one game to get it done perfectly and to get it done on my live stream? More than 13 saves. Fantasy 4 when I redo Pharmacy 12. Use the original music. If I ever do Pharmacy 12 again, use original music. If I want to redo 10-2 because my capture card was messed up at the end. Oh, and my Pharmacy 10 got messed up as well because I didn't edit it correctly, and you get to watch the same thing twice on 2 different episodes. Yeah, that was awful. And I beat Pharmacy 10 100%. It was a perfect playthrough. It's done. Platinumed it live, and it's just like I edited it that badly. So yeah, maybe if enough years go by, and I mean more years will have to go by, and I could just get that Pharmacy 10 itch back again. But I don't want to spend those months getting to fight all of the arena or monster fights in that. I'm gonna call it an arena, and I don't want to fight that stupid thing in the sky again. Yeah, that's what took months to do, and that was me being able to do what I was doing, and it took months. It'll take me years if I try to play Pharmacy 10 right now to do that now. It'll take years for me to beat Pharmacy 10. Oh, what? Interesting. I have a game. And then I'm like, really? I didn't even know. Anyway, cool. My Nintendo 64 game. Oh my goodness. I have it all written down word for word. Everything I did step by step. Oh my goodness. What? Again, I would love to get to this game. When I get all of that, load save 3. Oh my, I'm still scrolling down all the information. This is pages of for this Nintendo 64 game that I really wanted to play. That's right where I am. That's where I know my Nintendo 64 save is right there. Oh, that's wild. Anyway, PlayStation 1 games. Okay, now I'm down to games that I've years ago wanted to play. Ah, man. I have BioShock written down. I'm gonna delete BioShock? I've already played it twice. And there's an original timeline 1 with Booker and Anna. Someone had to create another timeline back before Booker and Anna become Comstock for timeline 2. What? And someone had to go to timeline 1 and take Anna away and put her into timeline 2. And at some point the twins sent Booker after Comstock, but remember that Booker can't know that who Comstock is. Many tries later, he succeeds in killing Comstock, and Anna from timeline 1, now called Elizabeth, kills Booker at the end in the timeline 2. And oh my goodness, why do I have this written down? What? Oh. Oh, I got an even Star Ocean tip. If I were to ever play it. Again, most of these are from years ago. I'm at the bottom of this, my list that I always open up for every live stream, but I'm at the bottom and I'm seeing things like this down here. Oh my goodness, the games that I have planned to play. Say 4, 5, and 6. Oh my goodness. There's a wall of text against 7. Oh, okay. We'll save 7, save 8. Keep going. Oh boy. even have Pokemon information, just like information, like this can do this. Synchronize that makes the same nature stuff. What? What am I looking at? There's all, if you have all of this, you can cover all 18 types. It's just information like this. I'm like, why do I have this written down? What? Anyway, I just have like bits of information written down here. Had to have been from years ago. Clearly I didn't use it when I played Pokemon. I already have Pokemon Shining Pearl done, right? Huh? Why do I have this information about to do something and the game is done? I'm gonna save it because I'm just like, I gotta take a peek just to make sure I'm not insane and I've never played Pokemon Shining Pearl. But it's just like, why do I have this? I'm supposed to catch a Pokemon with a certain nature and then get the thingy done. Or I could go this with this Pokemon and do this. And it's just like, but why? Anyway, I am finding some amazing things in this little guide of mine. I'm at the bottom now. There's no more left. Let's just scroll back up to the top. Oh, and I guess I could update Dragon Quest Builders 2. Done. Oh, actually, I already have it down. Oh, wow. I'm so far in the future. I'm already done. Oh, in the future. I wrote this many days ago in the past, and I already have it written down. Yeah, okay, but yeah, interesting. Cool. So all the stuff that I have planned for like I have my New Year's Eve thing, and I also have my yearly anniversary stuff. All the stuff written down already, and to be more added as I beat more games. But still, like, yeah, I'm pretty prepared. You got a glimpse of some of the games on my PS5 that I'm thinking about, and a hint about that maybe you might want to see. And I didn't have to play Tekken 8 tonight. That would have probably been a distraction, and I probably would have ended up just going into practice mode and swinging around my my chainsaws as Elisa for a bit. Yeah, like, there's no need. There's no games here that would be shocking, would there? No, I don't think there is. No shocking games there. That'd be like, oh, I was supposed to hide that game because I wanted to play it soon and surprise you. Yeah, there's none of those there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. It's more like a podcast, right? You hear music playing, games are playing in the background or something, and just a person's talking. Again, this is a really popular thing on Twitch. YouTube, I don't think you have a just chatting thing. At all. I really don't think you do. But yeah, it's I just decided to do it tonight. Again, I could have played something, and I'm just like, oh, but then if I only play for an hour, I want to play more. So I just decided to do this. So that's it. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the nice, chill, calming music and my voice. Just chatting. Again, I could talk a little bit more about Dragon Quest and a few other games that I played, but my yearly recap will do that. And my plans for the future, that'll be no sermons here. And the plans for the future will be the New Year's Eve thing, right? So I could tell you what I want to do this year coming up for the next year. Dreams and goals that I wish, and if you heavenlies want to go along with me, then great. Yeah, so like I could kind of leave all the stuff that I've been writing down and leave it for another episode. I could call it a night now and get some extra things done. And now that if I wouldn't have done this, I could have focused a lot more on. Oh, am I really that late? So then I don't have any extra time. If I would have not done this, I could have spent an extra hour doing Tekken 8 stuff, and that would have saved me 3 days of work, basically. Yeah, I would have done 3 days worth of work there. But I decided to go live because I kind of want to be live every night, and doing a 2-hour stream is not long enough to count as a live stream, so I go a little longer to count it as a live stream. But yeah, I don't know how many people really care that I've gone and done 3,491 streams, but I want to keep that record going. It'd be nice to see 3,500. That's a crazy, ridiculous numbers to have put out. That I'm not too sure people are very shocked about, but that number is staggeringly shocking to have done. So we're really close to it. But yeah, either way, let's call this a night. I'm almost done when I normally end, so that's good. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to the continuation of a game. We're playing the 4th game next, which we've already done 1 to 3, so hopefully you'll be happy to see them again. Those characters in that game. And then another completely different game again. We're gonna be playing another different genre of games again, so I hope you're looking forward to it. So thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You're to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.